Ladies and gentlemen, as you already know, this is Sensā Reality News, and let's talk about some news for you with involving Drewski, comedian, social media comedian, but Drewski is naturally really a funny guy. Let me just say that for short. And Odell Beckham Jr. Again tied in this fabricated lie that was, accused of them by some lady that was one of the Diddy's events back in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, an alleged victim that's suing Diddy is now accusing, as I just stated, Odell Beckham Jr. and Drewski of a gang rape, allegedly, in 2018. This right here, man, this seems to never amaze me because it just really shows you how low that someone can stoop to bring down two guys who are just completely just out of the way and just doing and focusing on their own things. But to get brought up in this mix just really shows you how desperate, a person can get when they're trying to, get some financial income when they have no money at all. This is no shock because this has partaken a lot of celebrities that's in the past that were accused of things that they didn't do, all because of someone wanting to come up on a money grab. Now, this does not seem to amaze me because when you're a part of go to these events that these celebrities host, or birthday parties or all white parties, you got to really be careful because you really never know who knows who and who can really, just because they were there, they can accuse you of such a made up, like I said, fabricated lie that you did something to them, all because it was a setup from the beginning to bring down you because you are doing too good for yourself right now. Odell is doing good for himself. Drewski is doing good for himself. And soon you try to stay out the way, but it seems like, the people who you surround yourself, that energy, and this is the big key word, the energy that I feel that Odell surround himself around when he go up to these events, it can sometimes come back on you. And I feel like a lie itself will come back on you because of, who you surround yourself when you go to these certain events. That's why you have to stay away from certain people because they carry certain energies that's surrounding other people that means you no good, and that can sit up there and try to say that you did something that you know that you didn't do. And I know that they didn't do because of you, Odell Beckham, and you football player, accomplishments, and you're trying to find a way, a home on a football team because it seemed like as if the league is, trying to blackball you. Why would you try to entertain any type of thing to try to involve in any sort of type of gang rape? When you already got enough going on as it is, you got a child to take care of. You're not finna put yourself in a position to set yourself backwards. And if you Drewski, you got so much to lose. Why would you set yourself going backwards by entertaining or doing something that is as foul as raping another woman? These are things that are just done. I feel like when you're at a point in your career, you're not at the point to where you feel like you're untouchable. Even if you are, that can sometimes become a drug mentally because you're thinking that, can't nobody touch you, of course. But I feel like with Drewski is a humble guy, so he would never get to the point to where mentally the way he feel like he's untouchable. And Odell, the position that he has in his career, I feel like he has so much going on and things that he has to focus on to, stoop so low to do something that'll set him all the way back and just destroy his whole career. So that's something that I know that I feel that is just nonsense what this lady is accusing, them of, because it's like I said, this is the same lady they're accusing, Puff of doing something to her. So she's just trying to just take down all black men and trying to make up lies and try to, find something that hopefully that she can feel like that'll stick so she can win a case. And when I feel like she's not going to win a case because she has no proof or no evidence, and of course this whole thing is just a disgrace to herself, for just, coming up with such, thing that that you deep down you know, okay, the consistency on her level is just unmatched, really, because if she felt like, okay, if I can't bring down one black man, let me go see if I can bring down another star, a football star. Let me get a comedian. Let me find who's the hottest right now, as far as comedy or entertainment, or let me just find something that that's the most talked about media-wise as far as sports. Let me grab Odell Beckham Jr. and try to feel like I could put something on him. And this is what I want Odell to understand, is that when you come down to to a point in your life to where you on a certain level, you on a high level, you got to expect the unexpected. You got to expect things like this, to them try to bring you and try to drag you down. They even did this to Tupac, so you have to really take under consideration that they're going to be coming after you. And I feel like that he's now experiencing that, but I want him to keep a cool head and keep keep his mind strong mentally, because this is a challenge for him to see how strong really he is mentally, because social media would try to break you. And for Drewski's sake, the same thing. Mentally, you have to keep yourself a cool head and just stay, calm, and just keep all the faith in God, because this is a challenge for you as well. Because you're getting too much money, man. And when you're getting too much money, I mean, you have to expect things like this to come. If you ain't involved in no street mess, or if you ain't tied to or hanging around the wrong group of crowd, things like this can take place. Like as far as with a woman making up a lie on you. If one part don't work, let's see if the other part will stick, type of thing. So with Drewski and Odell, I honestly feel like this is what they will win this case if it gets taken to court, because honestly, this is a woman that's just desperate. This is a woman that broke mentally, not just financially, but mentally and physically. So when you have those three avenues, taking place, as far as the physical and the mental and just spiritually and financially, which is make four, excuse me. So when you have four things taking place in all four avenues, you have to really see how the way that person mind is not really working correctly, because of four incomplete things that are broken, that cannot allow that person to be able to function properly. So this is exactly what you get with this whole situation. I'm not trying to sound like a lawyer, but I see a lot of things, and I've saw a lot of things, in other words, and it really never strikes me as anything to be a shock when it comes down to I don't want to make it sound like a cliche, but destroy a person that's a Black American. So with this situation, honestly, it's just one thing that I feel like that you have to really just take under consideration, and know that you have to really watch and be careful of the places you go and the people you hang around, because the people that you may hang around that may seem like cool people, you don't really know the people that are hanging around with them, that are really plotting to try to try to seek some sort of type of destruction in some sort of type of way. So you really have to really keep spaces in between, and really know that it's always a gamble when it comes down to these events that are being hosted by certain people in position of power, and knowing that you have to be in and out. Don't really go, don't do no after parties with no one that that you feel like you don't really know for sure, like that. So I feel like that's another thing. The after parties, the parties that get extended to additional timing when it was supposed to be over at a certain time. When it get, like I said, the after party, when it gets pulled to an additional timing, and that's when normally things and drinks get the flowing and get in your system, and you really have this agenda already, but it's built on top of the alcohol that that you are drinking, and it's in your system, and it's causing you to really bring that hidden agenda out even more. For these false accusations, to I'm trying to just plot to try to see what you can get from any man or any guy of the black race that you feel like that you can get something out of financially because of the fact of who they are, right? So that goes for Diddy, with that situation with her accusing something on him, because I don't believe that. But anything else involving with Diddy, I'm not I'm gonna speak on that, but as far as Drewski and Odell, I really know for a fact these guys ain't that stupid enough to, to play with their careers like that and to throw everything away. And it's just I know they really got a smart management, smart team to, keep them away from certain things so stuff like this won't take place. But it just so happened that, it's about the people that hang around, the people that you may find okay to be around. So it just really boils and it really just falls under that. And that's why they are in the situation they're in. But like I said, this lady has really nothing to stick to really like prove that she's accurate on any information that she's accusing with these false accusations. But we'll just have to see how it play out. But I really find them innocent, and it's just a to be continued matter. But I know she lying. People much know that she lying. All right. Sensā Reality News, I appreciate y'all. Y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll let y'all on the rebound. Y'all already know what it is, man. One love. Peace.